The time is 7:10 in the morning time on this Saturday morning, June 30th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Saturday Morning News on this Saturday morning, June 30th, 2018. God, God, oh, good morning to you all this lovely Saturday morning, June 10th, 2018, 7:10 a.m., 69 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Saturday morning news is migrant children and families now face detention by the U.S. Lawyer feared newspaper murder suspect is the most dangerous person he has ever dealt. And also, President Trump said journalists should be free from fear. Supreme Court Justice nominee coming in July 9th. President Trump said Trump finally has an ambassador to South Korea. Neighbors who call police on 12-year-old mowing the lawn increases business. California bans the beverage industry blocks soda taxes. Migration deal of the Europe makes no commitments. Victory is declared. Trump's man snubbed as UN picks new migration boss. 3 babies among 100 off Libya as Europe nails new migrant deal. Thailand clings to hope as the search for missing soccer team enters its 7th day. Central Falls officer arrested accused of pointing a gun at woman. Pawtucket officer wraps 37-year-old career with last radio call. Toys R Us closes the remaining stores on Friday, leaving behind nostalgia, anger, and a chance of revival. Friday's Comcast outage was caused by cut fiber cables and China factory growth slows and June as trade tensions rise. Looking at the local news, when summer arrives, many Attleboro area residents head to the long-time getaways on the Cape. Hodgson accused the state AG of conflicting inmate lawsuits. Lawyers outlined an appeal for Bishop Carter and suicide texting conviction. Some Attleboro area businesses adjust with a slowdown in the summer. Residents love affecting local waterfront areas that used to be hot vacation spots. Former Attleboro Zoo director loses a bid to dismiss charges. Linsom Dotz, supporter of local lawmakers. North Attleboro, about every week last year, local police officers are brought to users back from the main death of the overdose with some drug. And Sun Chronicle writer Audrey Martin of Mansfield wins scholarship. Scientists have found the builder box for life inside wood inside. West Nile virus mosquitoes found in Ohio and Washington. Deadly E. coli outbreak in the latest traced to contaminated water. FDA approves demands by for excessive armpit sweating and air pollution linked to 3.2 million new diabetes cases in 1 year. In Drake, Massachusetts, about 3 hours ago at 511 Merrimack Avenue, moving after the possible ejection of vehicle to a tree or pole. Cannot find the victim and first unit or the scene. Reported victim may have gone for the windshield down in the embankment. Peter Chill do stop 7:13 on this Saturday morning. Time now for a sports report. Plus the results for the New York Yankees. Yankee Stadium 8-1. Sox the Yankees go out tonight 7:15 p.m. at Yankee Stadium with Chris Sale and 9 for the Red Sox, while Sonny and Graham 9 for the Yankees. LeBron James' declined player option will become a restricted free agent. Baltimore Orioles paid tribute to Annapolis Capital Gazette shooting victims, and if Paul George leaves the thunder, why they trade Russell Westbrook? Peter Cheldusa is 7:14 on this Saturday morning. Time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit check. Beep, beep. Let's study off of the MBTA where the buses will place an orange light train for service between Oak Grove and Welton the weekend of June 30th and July 1st for maintenance. The work between Welton and Sullivan has been cancelled. Shuttle buses replacing Greeley IB Bridge service between Washington Street and Boston College each week for Sunday, July 22nd due to track work. On the commuter rail, Fitchburg train 1400, 6:30 from Washington's off at 10:50 minutes basket between Shirley and the North Station. Weekend train service between Fairview and Boston will be placed by free bus shuttles and connecting Green Line service at Riverside from this weekend until August 5th due to the installation of positive train control. And the ferries, they are looking good. Alright, looking at the highways and byways in New England. Let's study off down in Rhode Island where It's 95 at the northbound side, a tad bit slow around 146 in Providence and 146 at the northbound side. It is closed from 146 North Smith and Panama Road in Forestdale due to some road work. So expect some delays around that area. But 114 at the southbound side, a little slow on the Bristol stretch, but Rhode Island was out looking good. 185 looking good from Providence down to Wareham. Out of the Cape Ford Bridge, southbound side, a little slow, but the Sagamore Bridge at both ends, it's looking good. It's right at the northbound side, a little slow on downtown Falmouth, Mass. Southeast of Massachusetts highways are looking good. Route 3 is looking good from Braintree down to Sagamore. 95-24 looking good from 128 to the Rhode Island border. Boston vicinity, Massapequa on the eastbound side. A little slow down around South Boston towards St. Williamstown, but the Boston vicinity highways are looking good. 128 on the north, both ends back. It's looking good from Gloucester down to Braintree. 39395 looking good from 128 to the New Hampshire border. 485, it's looking good from Amesbury all the way down to Wareham. Central Massachusetts highways are looking good, and Western Massachusetts highways are looking good. Otherwise, the pack is looking good. The Mass packet's looking good from Boston down to New York State border. 84 eastbound side. Little slow around the Hartford Connecticut stretch around Interstate 91. 95, it is looking good from 128 in Canton all the way down to the Bronx in New York City. 95 at the southbound side. Little slow around 87 in the Bronx all the way down to the George Washington Bridge, Long Expressway eastbound side. Little slow after the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway, Brooklyn-Queens Expressway eastbound side. It is slow from Staten Island all the way down to the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. Lincoln Tunnel is closed until 8 a.m. and 95 at the northbound side. Little slow Hackensack, New Jersey. Up in northern New England, the Spalding Turnpike, Route 69 on the southbound side. It is closed between Farmington and West Church at 11:30 a.m. to do road work. But otherwise, Vermont, North Carolina was out looking good except to the state's A789. That one is southbound side. A little also activated upstate New York and Vermont and R155 southbound side, so in southern Quebec. Peter Children's time, 7:17 on this Saturday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. And it is going to be another hot one in store. Looking at the radar satellite, it shows some patchy clouds down around the western portion of Connecticut and western Massachusetts and all the way up to Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, and some patchy rain showers on the northwestern portions of Maine, and rain showers in Quebec and upstate New York around Watertown and on the northeastern Ontario. Temperature spread around the region. It is in the 60s to low to mid 70s in southern New England, and it is in the 60s to low 70s in northern New England, 52-degree reading for Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, 67 degrees, that temperature, humidity 96%, 2.66 degrees, barometer even 30 degrees, and it's rather slowly west northwest and it's calm. Heat and humidity will continue to build across the region today. Heat index is at 95 degrees. It'll forecast about the Merrimack River Valley and along the 495 and 95 corridors. Days 2 to 7, Sunday for Friday. Heat and humidity continues throughout the weekend, driving heat index values are above 95 degrees at least. Tuesday, heat advisories will likely be needed for over much of New England outside. Excessive heat watching away from the south and southeastern shoreline as criteria stipulates heat index values at temperatures about 95 degrees for the 2 or more consecutive days. Okay, look at that forecast. 8 miles an hour today afternoon for tonight. Mostly clear about 7 degrees. South for about 5 miles coming up in the evening for Sunday. Sun's got about 9 degrees. Calm coming the northeast about 5 miles in the afternoon for Sunday night. Punch back after 1 a.m. was plenty cusp about 66 degrees. A light northeast wind. Monday, punch back before 9 a.m. was sun's got about 88 degrees. Calm coming southward 6 miles in the afternoon for Monday night. Mostly clear about 68 degrees for Tuesday. Sunday, the punch cusp coming 91 about 70 people. So be a good morning, good bye day. You don't be have a good day.